Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance. Today's tool review is going to be a couple of the newer Icon pliers. You might have already seen videos for these. I know a lot of the reviewers that I watch, I've seen some of their reviews for these already, or I watched them back whenever they were at the Harbor Freight booth at SEMA. I watched people kind of introduce these tools and talk about them a little bit in those videos, but maybe you don't watch those, so I decided I'm going to go ahead and make a video anyways. And these are the two Icon Pistol Grip Pliers. Now, I've been looking to get these ever since Christmas. My buddy Brian Hall, he picked one up at the end of December. My Harbor Freight's not had them out, but I went in there today actually looking for the Swedish pipe wrenches that they have, the new Icon ones, and they did have a 17-inch one that you can see there. I didn't get that because it was the same size as the Knipex that I already have, so I was looking to get the 12-inch, so I'm going to wait and see whenever I get those. But they did have these in stock, so I went ahead and picked these up, and these are going to be nice in my opinion. To me, they're more of a luxury tool for certain people, and then for certain people I could see where it'd be very important for you to have a set of these, more so probably auto mechanics than anything else, but I think they could be useful for maintenance people of all kinds, whatever it is that you do, just to certain situations, to get you in places that you can't get into with your regular pliers, and just the comfort of using a pistol grip in certain things is sometimes better, and then the sight is obviously going to be better as well. So the two new pliers that they have, this one is the PSRP-10 long reach pistol grip pliers. I don't know if this one has like a fancy name or anything, but it's the multi-directional groove pattern pliers, basically ideal for gripping and extracting damaged screws, bolts, and nuts. So if we pull these out, I'll go ahead and let you look at the back of the package there if you want to pause it. These are both made in Taiwan. Both have that lifetime guarantee from Harbor Freight. Their warranties are, in my opinion, is still one of the better ones out there, because you can just walk in the store and be like, here, this is broke, and they'll let you take another one. To me, you can't beat that kind of a warranty at any place. That's kind of like the old Craftsman warranty that they used to have all the time. So this one, if you kind of want to think about it, think about twin grips, Knipex twin grips. I keep these in my tool bag all the time. These are the 8201-200s, phenomenal pair of pliers if you don't have those. And I would recommend buying, these ahead of these, just because I think these are probably your more typical use, but also just tool bag storage. That's the big thing about these right here. You can't really keep them in a tool bag very easily on either pair. But if you look at the teeth on these, you can see how you got some going both directions. At the very end, you got some going this way, but you also have them going that way like your normal type pliers. Well, that's the grip screws. It's the same as the twin grip here. If I open that up, if you got a damaged screw that's rounded off, stripped, whatever, you can stick that in there, and then that's kind of what this is. It's kind of like a Knipex Cobra on this end and this end. So they work really nice. I've got reviews to kind of show you how that type of teeth work if you want to check that out. But this is the same thing. You have basically that same type look on the end. This one's going to do a whole lot bigger fasteners as well, because it has that slip joint where you can open and close it to do different things. This one's just one size. But again, the advantage to this one is this one's going to get me in some places maybe that I can't get into with this a little bit easier, because let's say I'm putting it in here to get to this, and maybe there's something, right here blocking to where I can't get my hand up in there. Well, I can get there with this, but if I had to turn the tool 100% straight on something and my hand couldn't be right there, that's the thing about a pistol grip to me. That's going to get you in more places. So that's one of the things that's a big bonus to me of these. And these are kind of something that I was looking for to keep in my garage. They might make it in my toolbox drawers if I see that they're going to be something I'm going to use pretty often. But back whenever I bought these Easy Reds, these type of things are what I was looking for, because these just don't give me the kind of length that these give me. And that's the whole thing with these. I kind of want length and visibility that you're going to get with the pistol grip. So this one's going to run you $19.99 compared to Snap-on, which is $95, which is crazy to me. I just mentioned I bought my first Snap-on tool a little while ago with those Talon grips. There's no way I would pay $95 for a pair of pliers like this. Now, maybe if you're in the auto mechanic field, like I said, and you use them every single day, maybe it'd be worth it. But if you got a lifetime warranty where you can walk in Harbor Freight and just get another pair if they do break, I don't see why you'd spend $95 on pretty much the same exact thing. The grips on these are a dip grip, fairly thick, really comfortable. I actually don't mind the Icon grips. They seem pretty nice. So that's one pair. That's the twin grip type style, van plier type style, multi-directional teeth. You could also go with those teeth and grab a hold of a, fastener like this. If you can get into a certain place and get a hold of that, that's a 1/2 inch one there. It's reaching on that pretty good. That's probably going to be your max with these. It's not a very big pair of pliers. I mean, you can get up to the 9/16 over here, but look how far out my hand's stretched. I don't think that you'd want to go with that. So I would think 1/2 inch or smaller, and you might even need to be smaller than that as far as for screw extraction to get those out. So that's the first pair. Second pair is the Icon 11-inch PLNP-11. These are the Pistol Grip needle nose pliers. Again, I'll put the back of it up here, give you kind of all the information that you can get off there if you want to pause and look at all those things. Manufactured in Taiwan the same exact way. Same exact thing, basically going to get you in some places. Same thing as my Knipex extended reach needle nose, the 2871-280s. Maybe I need to get at, this over here, but there's something right here in my way. I can kind of get in there, hopefully, to it and be able to grab a hold of something and pull it out, or grab a hose clamp or whatever it is, versus I might not can get in there to it straight on this way. It's all about access with Pistol Grip to me. It's going to allow you to maybe get in the spot that you can't get into with your regular pair. If you run into that very often, you might want to get these. Again, these are the type of tools that to me are, I don't need them very often, but you're never going to be mad that you spent 20 bucks on them, to have them in your garage, have them in your, toolbox or whatever. And then another bonus to them is the comfortability of them. It's a whole lot different having my hand in this position where all I'm doing is squeezing my hand together, versus if we look at how I have to hold these to kind of use them, my wrist is tilted up. That's not very comfortable. This is a whole lot more comfortable. My hand's just straight. So just the fact that they're more comfortable sometimes will make you grab these over these just because it's easier to use. But more than anything, to me, what the Pistol Grip allows you is visibility. So let's say that I need to get in onto this screw right here, and I showed this on the Easy Red video, and I've got these pliers and I'm going straight on something. I can't see what I'm grabbing a hold of unless I can turn my head off to the side, or lift up real high and look at it. But just straight on, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm going blind. Versus if I go with the Pistol Grip, I can go straight in on something. I can kind of see where I'm at. I can then grab a hold of it, and then I can still see it while I'm working on it. And that's probably going to be more useful to me, even though it's nice on the needle nose. But if you think about it with the twin grips, and I'm going in to remove a fastener that's stripped or whatever, I wouldn't even know if I'm really turning it, other than based on feel, whether or not I've got a hold of that right now, and whether it's moving, whether it's not. Versus if I have the ability to get on it with one of these, I can go in, grab it, see exactly what I'm on. I can see that I'm moving it. I can tell whenever I get to this point right here, I still have the visibility to be able to see that, and I can tell that it's turning or it's not. So basically, there's 3 reasons why you would want to look into getting a pair of these, and they might be useful to you. One is if you use pairs of pliers that are long reach very often, I think that that's just more comfortable to use like this than the other. One is you can also get in some spots maybe you couldn't get into with those. And then the biggest thing to me, as I've always said with the Pistol Grips, is visibility. I can just see a lot better the work that I'm doing. But again, maybe you don't need any of those and you don't need these, and that might be the case. I definitely wouldn't pay the $95 for the snap-on versions. I'm not going to use them enough for that. But maybe you would. Maybe it's worth it for you to pay that kind of money. But 20 bucks for them a piece, I don't think that's a bad deal. But let me know what you think about them in the comments below. That's the 2 new Pistol Grip Pliers from Icon. Again, I don't think they have a fancy name for this one, but again, think twin grip, band plier, engineer pliers. You got those. That's this version, Pistol Grip. And then your long nose pliers. And again, one thing I might not have said about these is the teeth on these are crosshatched. So I think that you can grab a hold and pull stuff, get a little bit more strength on it than you can with just the type that's got the straight teeth on it like what this one has. So I think they're useful, but again, let me know in the comments below what you think. If you have these and you've been using them for a little bit, let me know the situations you've used them in, how helpful they've been. But as always, I just hope it was useful to help you make the decision on whether or not these tools are right for you, or maybe they're not right for you at all. That's the goal. Hope it's helpful. Stay safe. Have a blessed day. See you on the next video.